Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. We are knocking on 25,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. Here we go. If you haven't already had that old Filipino CO that works in the control booth first watch and did 20 years in the Navy, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the newest and following patrons. Who's doing the pipe? Denise, The Real McCoy, you down with EOP? Yeah, you know me. Jay, Keith, K, Devil Dog, MCC Placa, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Bankroll Suave, Mickey Bats, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori 559CO, Ruben, Cornbread Killer, Herbuma AZ, CJ Zabalza, EOP Whisperer, Fuck Your 602, Las Vegas Flights Live, Gavino. Look at that. Taxpayer cash. Where are we at? Look at that. Taxpayer cash in that hormone shot ass. Oh my goodness. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. I always look forward to scrolling and seeing his clever handles. Pre of these nuts. Lockdown 5. Crystal Bon La Reina. Her Don't Trip. Winston, the Mexican Snowman, El Skid, Hobie Cat, Lead with Love, Elber 12, J.I., Abuelita's Journey, Abuelita's Irma, John Wick, Armando Esquiel, Big Bad 48, Nova, Linda, the Retired CO, Michigan Wolverines, Mikey 559, the homie Marius, Chevelle 66, Gigi, and Daus Herrero. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, oh my goodness, we're about to hit 300 over there. Over there, you're going to see stuff that you cannot see on YouTube. If you haven't already signed up, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. This episode right here is a long time coming. I didn't know how to. It took what it took. Check out my cup of chanate. It says World's Okayest Lieutenant. I bought this for myself when I was an LT at Donovan. People used to look at me with despise and disgust. Look at this guy. Thinks everything's a joke. Thinks everything's funny. Motherfucker, it's a circus around here. I guess the topic is going to be administrators are afraid of inmates. Period. And I touched on this on the live yesterday. Before my daughter jumped on my lap, we had to go eat Fruity Pebbles. Not to get confused with Fruity Kreggles. Fruity Pebbles Crunch. The whole thing of Warden James Hill having staff members' vehicles towed in the parking lot. Now, this isn't new, right? Stupid shit like this happens all the time. But that's just a great example. And we're going to touch on it. 7 staff members. One of them, bless his soul, was held over on a 16-hour shift, had to do a cell extraction, and then it comes out, at least that's what they told me. Comes out, car's gone. What the hell? Bro, where'd my car go? Come on, man. All right. This is for family members that have inmates in the prison system. You're going to understand why CDCR is fucked up. People that have never been to prison or don't know how California prison works. I think that's it, because if you're a CO or you're an inmate, you already know what time it is. By James Hill towing staff members' vehicles in the parking lot. That is equivalent. Now you're probably going to flip out, but you don't understand. That is probably equivalent to 9/11 happening, right? Twin Towers going down, planes, fire, dooms, destruction, mayhem, catastrophe, chaos. Yeah, we get it, Hector. And having the police chief go around and give people tickets for not parking their car where they're supposed to be parked. My motherfucking buildings falling. Ashes, people. That serious, Hector? Yes, that's serious. That's serious. Why? Because people are getting killed. You just had that dude, that inmate, get killed at Centinela. Fucking last week. An inmate. Staff assaults are happening on the reg, on the daily. Well, that's Centinela, Hector. No, CDCR. CDCR. This is a plaguing problem. Oh, here we go. That was the backstory. 3 minutes in. This is a plaguing problem, plaguing administrators through a culture, a horrible ass culture, plaguing the department. And there was an administrator, and he'll tap in. I know the guy. I used to work with him. He was like my lieutenant at Centinela. Then he was my captain at Donovan. Then he was my AW at Donovan. He's since retired and moved on. Enjoy your retirement. But he said, come on, Hector, those are consequences. You know that if you don't follow a rule, there has to be consequences. And I'm like, I like that. I like that. Because the inmates, all right, not all. I'm going to be a straight shooter, right? If you have a family member in prison, let's say RJD Charlie Yard, the inmates are running that yard, right? The inmates are walking around whenever they want, meaning there's an alarm. They're not getting down. They're yelling at the cops. You ever seen Black Lives Matter protest? Why you got to say Black Lives Matter protest? Okay, you ever see any type of protest where people are yelling, raising a ruckus, doing their own skirmish lines, instigating, antagonizing, assaulting, battering peace officers? Okay, we get the picture now. There's a picture of inmates out of control and new officers that are scared as fuck because of the culture that if they use force, even though the book says you could use force, policy and procedure, forgot, PC, oh my God, I already forgot it. And good thing, it doesn't matter to me. I can use force whenever I want out here. I ain't gotta explain shit. Anyways, motherfucker, want to steal from my Vons? Anyways, the heck you be acting like that's your Vons? Motherfucker, I live here. You let one motherfucker steal, everybody's gonna steal. Anyways, you do not want your loved one in an environment like that, where he's going to get victimized by fellow inmates. They get victimized all the time, beating each other up, slashing each other, little stickings. RJD is not that serious when it comes to the real shit, but hey, there could be a fluke, right? I got off subject. Subject meaning. Administrators are so quick to hold the line and enforce rules and policies, not on the inmates, but on staff members. So what are you getting at, Hector? Why? When administrators themselves, I've seen break rules, break laws. That's corruption, right? The whole thing from fucking, what's her name? She ruined the department single-handedly. Connie Gibson. And on down. Kimberly Seibel, the old hag Medusa that's currently in fucking headquarters right now. Pollard, Mario Carrillo. You got fucking the captain I mentioned the other day. The other motherfucker that's on workman's comp. Where are those consequences? This is their consequence. They're being held accountable. I'm shining the light on the cucarachas. All right. When somebody asked the warden, Hill, hey man, why are you tripping on the cars? Why are you tripping on the tow truck cars? He said, oh, because if they're not following the rules out here, then they're not following the rules in there. Okay, well, first of all, I believe keeping your penis in your own pants is a rule, right? That's just throwing it out there. Whew. Motherfuckers want to throw cars. Motherfucker, it's a small department. It's a small fucking world. Am I fucking innocent? No. But you hear what I'm saying? I'm not towing motherfuckers' cars. Yeah, that I said it, right? I'm not fucking innocent by any means. I've fucked up. But I'm not going and fucking over other people. So, damn, my boy just put him on blast like that. Everybody knows it. Come on, man. Come on. Everybody knows it. So, that is not true. that if you're not following the rules outside, that you're not following the rules inside. And I'm not being biased. I'm being honest because this is me. This is why I left. Being accused of breaking rules when I clearly was not breaking rules, and the administrators were breaking the rules. And the inmates were running wild on Charlie Yard. There was no law. There was no order. There was no common sense. There was nothing like that. So that is a very bad fucking environment that is leading to a lot of casualties. Murders, attempted murders, staff assaults, on all sides of the fences. One more thing. I was in the military. I have common sense, resources, time, energy. If you're fucking brilliant of a brain of a warden is focused on picking up a phone, calling a tow truck company, researching it. You ain't got to research too far. It's right across the street. Logistics. You know what you're not focused on? You're not focused on preventing another fucking major power outage at Donovan, which we just had. You're not focused on slamming the yard. Slamming. Oh, we can't slam, Hector. We can't slam. You know headquarters doesn't let us slam. But you're cool with towing cars? Do I gotta point that out? You're not cool with your ass walking down in a suit to housing unit 14, housing unit 15. Last time the warden Madden went down there, those inmates cussed him out and told him to get his bitch ass out of their fucking yard. And fool ran off. Haven't seen him since. That's how out of control those inmates are. Out of control. There's in control, there's a little bit of control, and then that's what you have, right? It's just a matter of time before there's a major escape, a homicide, more, because your resources, your energy, it's fucking bamboozled. It's fucking, you flipped a switch. Something went wrong. And this is plaguing the fucking department. Motherfucker, you're so tough with COs. Go be tough with a fucking inmate. You know what's going to happen to you. The administrators utilize the fact that they know they have the officers by the cojones to get away with murder, figuratively speaking, right? This CO ain't a threat to me. OIA, I have them in my pocket. They work for me. ISU works for me. PIO works for me. Headquarters, they got me, right? Red card holders take care of red card holders. Fuck the cop. Fire the cop. I don't give a fuck. Well, I don't give a fuck. I'm just letting you guys know, right? I left. I fucking left. This is priceless, right? Because you're not going to treat me like a little bitch. Because you can, right? You could. I mean, yeah, you could. It's just not right. I gave you guys, I was going to say a glimpse. Yesterday, I told you guys about my alcoholism, my addiction, my post-traumatic stress disorder, my grief. And somebody put on the comment, damn, bro, how the hell were you able to become a CO? Look, man, if anything, that makes the best CO. Here's why. You understand, right? You understand the inmates. You understand challenges, difficulties, life. This is a problem. With somebody with life experience and street smarts, you're able to maneuver. You're able to talk. You're able to communicate. And when shit hits the fan, you're able to handle yourself physically. Right? Oh my God, Hector's claiming to be Mike Tyson. No, listen to what I said. Of course, I'm going to get fucked up. Of course, you can't win 1 versus 200. You're going to get stomped the fuck out and stabbed. It happens. Here we go. But you know when to flip the switch. I also have a problem. It's not the Norway project. It's not the California model project. Everybody who's anybody says rehabilitation for inmates is a must. It's an absolute must, of course. We've seen what happens when you don't give them hope. It's not good. It's horrible. It's hell on earth. The administrators are going around misleading these new officers that have not been around the block, that don't have the street smarts, that don't have the common sense, that don't have the wits, that don't have the communication skills, the verbal judo skills, and letting them think all inmates are not a threat. That's not accurate. That's not an accurate statement. At least with somebody like me and those like me, there's other motherfuckers. That's a small core group that are still holding the motherfucking house together of some sort. Even the inmates will attest. Like, yeah, that cop is a straight shooter. That cop is a fair one. Like, motherfucker has brain. He's always the one putting out fires that the administration makes. That's going to get somebody killed. That's going to get a CO killed. I don't even want to see inmates get killed, right? I don't want to see fucking tow trucks in the parking lot. I don't want to see anybody get killed in the prison. I want to see actual rehabilitation. Actual, not saying something and doing something else. That's called hypocrisy or being a hypocrite. That's called fucking, what do you call that shit? A facade. I already keep telling you guys that what I just had to say it this way, like, fuck it, I'm gonna end it with this motherfucker. Shelly Amador, captain type, right? I told you she burned down the fucking, she removed everybody under a false investigation that the ATM sergeant was taking Mountain Dews no less, for gratuities, hooking people up with overtime. And you know who they had to write a memo? Look at who these rats are, who these corrupt people are. Sherman Rutledge. He wrote a memo saying, on behalf of the warden and at the request of Buckle, saying, oh yeah, I walked into the watch operations office and I heard an officer say, good looking out on that OT, I got you a burrito. That kicked it off, right? That could have been a lie. More than likely it was. Ain't nobody blatantly doing homie hookups like that. Like, and again, man, if you could fuck your secretary, right? Just saying, who a motherfucker can't eat a burrito? The matter of fact, when Connie Gibson came down when I was PIO, oh, Hector, you're 2024, you son of a bitch. Okay, I got good at 16 minutes. Here we go. When Connie Gibson came down, first of all, it was during COVID when Marcus Pollard was writing up every single officer for not having a COVID mask on, spying on them with the AVSS, body-worn camera surveillance system. I was PIO. When Connie Gibson walked through Echo staff entrance, I know that female CO that was working there. She said, ma'am, you cannot come in. Where's your COVID mask? And she laughed. Marcus laughed. Oh, honey, I didn't know I was supposed to have one. The fuck? I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's fucking funny that all these cops are getting written up and you're over here thinking this is a big fucking joke. Shelly Amador was a captain. Again, I can't get in trouble for speaking facts. This is when they did the whole field training sergeants. Field training sergeants are the ones that, legitimate sergeants that have an iPad. This is before the inmates got the iPads. And they go around and inmates with disabilities, they walk around, they say, how's everything, man? How are your needs being met? Everything good? Take this survey. Yes. Everything sucks. Everything's good. C, the answer, you circle C. Yes. Multiple choice. She was training, right? And guess what Shelly Amador does? She goes down to the local Subway or wherever the fuck she went and got a bunch of food and sodas for Connie Gibson. I said, how the fuck is that any different than what you accused the watch operations of doing? Bringing fucking food to the pad, to the job site. You're doing the same shit. What about when I was PIO and Buckle was the chief deputy warden? My office is right here. Her office is right there. Every morning, bringing burritos, donuts, fucking pan dulce for the staff. For the managers. Me too, but I'm like, fuck. I'm like, how the fuck is that any different? Food, a motherfucker has to eat, right? We don't get paid a lunch break. It's a straight 8. Now you know the hypocrisy. Yeah, man. So for that man administrator that chimed in, again, no disrespect. I have no problem. I'm a free man. You're a free man. That's behind us. But you got to look at it from the cop's perspective. Like, that shit looks out of control. That shit is out of control. That is bad, right? Again, there was a lieutenant on Charlie Yard, female type, blonde, beautiful ass white lady. She's a captain now. What's up, girl? World okayest lieutenant. It was rumored that she had lost 500 RVRs on Charlie Yard. She lost 500. Heck, it wasn't 500. It was more like 275. All right, 275. On time constraints, right? I told you the fucking yard is out of control. Level 4, SNY, EOP. Motherfucking 300, give or take. Rules violation reports, 115's lost. Those are write-ups for the inmates. Meaning, we lost them, right? On time constraints. You have a certain amount of time to hear them and issue out documentation. How about, I'm Delta Yard on a bid. I already told you that's the best yard. Everybody's fucking high on life. Pizza parties every Friday. How about they come up with this genius idea that they're going to start divvying out RVRs, 115. Here, you take a stack AR, you take a stack Bravo Yard, you take a stack Delta Yard. Everybody's like, hey, motherfucker, I bid for Delta Yard Tuesday, Wednesdays off third watch, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. I don't want to go mow your grass. I already mowed my grass. My fucking lawn is immaculate. Gracias a ti, right? We're good over here, right? The convicts on that yard, because they were, and the staff on that yard are all hunky-dory. It was cool, right? Norway project before the Norway project. No funny business. Just respect and professionalism and etiquette. How about this fucking lady Amador writes me up as a result of RVRs being lost on time constraints, even though they were not my RVRs. That's what I'm talking about. Furthermore, she sends that fucking write-up, I'm getting sick to my stomach, to my house. I go to my house, fucking FedEx package right there at the front door. I'm thinking, hell yeah, your boy got a stimulus check, good looking out, right? Letter of instruction. Oh, fucking damn near lost my motherfucking mind, right? That was one. The buffoon Victor Cortez also wrote me up, sent it to my house. After he asked me to do him a favor, I did him a favor. He asked me to do a fucking incident packet on behalf of Gabe Ortiz, because Gabe Ortiz fucking fell off his chair for the millionth time and went out on workman's comp. Holy shit, Hector, why you gotta say it like that? Well, if he's not in a good, cushy position, he doesn't want to work at a prison. Damn, Hector, you fucking son of a bitch. It's the truth. What do you want to tell me, motherfucker, pretty boy? You can't be working in a prison if you're afraid of inmates, bro. This motherfucker's taking shots. Taking shots at everybody. The fuck? Fuck you. Well, Hector, you weren't all that in a bag of chips. You weren't all that in a bag of chips. Yeah, but I also wasn't fucking people over, right? Like sabotaging people. That ain't my motherfucking MO. And I told you, if I used force, let's say if I put hands on an inmate, if I used force, that's because it met the requirements per the use of force criteria, which I knew like the back of my hand and still do. Gain compliance, overcome resistive, effect custody, is subdue an attacker. Period. Goes. Yeah, Hector, we don't do it to gain compliance anymore. Yeah, I know that, right? I know that. So to that motherfucker that said, and no disrespect, man, how did you become a CO? Dude, the lames have taken over. The nerds have taken over. The suck dick puppet boys, suck dick puppet girls have taken over. Gacho, like, that is not good. It's a fucking train wreck waiting to happen. It continues to happen. Remember that Wasco CO that boarded himself up? We forgot about that. This is a year and a half ago when I came out on the scene. That fucking Wasco CO, he probably had the same shit going on at his prison. He's like, man, fuck this. I'm going to get a gun, a bottle of pisto. I'm going to get fucked up. Pow, pow, pow. Oh, no, wait. That was a CRT member that shot himself in the foot. Get your fucking fingers off the trigger. Son of a bitch, Hector. Nobody's safe. Yeah. Even on the CRT team. Here we go. Motherfucker, the coffee hit. I knew it. Even at my CRT team, Hector, this is going to be a juicy ass one. You gossiping ass motherfucking chismoso. I don't care, man. Me vale verga la vida, compa. I'm fucking Oaxaca blend? What the fuck? Oaxaca blend. Even the CRT team, I'm telling you, there's fucking lames. And there's lames everywhere. And there's solid people in between. Hector, you calling yourself solid? Listen to what I'm saying, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Motherfuckers on the CRT team at Donovan, the ones that thought they were badass, hardcore with the business about it. Man, the second I throw a CS canister, gas, fucking, they take off running. I'm like, nah. Time out, come back over here. Time out, redo. I was a CRT commander. Let's do it again. Pop the smoke. I'm right there without a gas mask. Yeah, it sucks. It fucking sucks. Don't get me wrong. It fucking sucks. But come on, man. I got to lead by example. Motherfucker takes off running again. You know what's going through my head? Do you know what's going through my head? If and when we have to activate a real crisis situation, I'm going to bench this dude. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to bench him. Oh, Hector, that's fucked up. Listen to what I just said. Every time gas is deployed, motherfucker takes off running. Oh, Hector, that's gacho. You got to put that fool on blast. Are we playing with emotions here? Or are we playing with lives at stakes? Are we professionals? Are we competent? I mean, didn't they think they were hardcore and badass? Every time. Why? Because the crisis response team uses chemical agents in their operations, in the performance of their duties. Fuck. How the fuck? Right? Again, competence, incompetence. Suck dicks, sucked girls, lames, solids. And it was towards your end, your boy's head was like, oh, fuck, right? I remember about 7 months ago, I said, hey man, some of these inmates were more solid than the staff members. And my mom said, hey, your dad said not to say that. But I'm like, I don't think my dad saw what I saw. My dad was in the 90s, man. That shit was busy. That shit was old school rocking and rolling. In this 2024 era, you got some weird shit, man. I'm going to end it with this. I was a lieutenant on Charlie Yard, covered relief, during the COVID time. The inmate clerk goes, hey, LT, put on your COVID mask. Comes in the office. I'm like scrambling. What the hell? Put it on. 3 seconds later, the AW, Halle Berry, walks into my office. And I instantly think, God damn, that inmate fucking looked out for me. The hell? Right? Your mind could tell you, all this fool's trying to manipulate you. This fool's trying to get one over. He's trying to butter you up. He's trying to get on your good side, right? She leaves. I said, hey, dude, come here, man. Hey, good looking out, man. God damn, what the hell? Fuck, you fucking looked out for me right there, man. Oh, you know, LT, you know. Fuck, man, oof. But I can honestly say that dude never asked me to bring in contraband after the fucking fact. That fool never tried to manipulate me. That fool just genuinely said, hey, LT, put on your mask. Boom. Motherfucker looked out for me. When you got Amador, Cortez, Gabe, all these fucking James Hill towing your fucking truck. That's what I'm talking about, man. And if you're that AW or former and you're hearing this, I don't know what you're going to compute in your mind to try to make it make sense on your end, but I kept it real. Like, those are the fucking facts. We've all done dirt, right? We've all done dirt. Inmates have done dirt. Staff members have done dirt. Administrators continuously do dirt. But ain't nobody acting weird about it, and ain't nobody fucking exempting themselves and making themselves look out to be like angels, like fucking administration suck dick ass. With that, the message for today is, man, we are fed up. We the people are fucking fed up. 30 minutes of ranting. A la verga. G, happy Friday, January 12th, 3:01 a.m. I did wake up at 1 a.m. some weird ass dreams, man. But my daughter was clutching me. I like that, man. I like that. You guys saw how she calmed me down yesterday. I need that. I need that. Oh, with that, enjoy your weekend. Keep pushing forward.